Yeah, it was another good tournament. Under my belt, a good experience. That's the way I look at it. Again, fighting like a different kind of fighter, a different atmosphere, different environment, and just experiencing the travel and traveling with the team and all of that basically. So I actually just got one fight in. I was meant to fight in the finals, and the opponent pulled out literally last minute. So I sort of thought I could only fight what's in front of me. But overall, it was a very, very good experience, and I got the gold medal at the end, so that's all that matters really.
You've been part of the setup for a little while now. Do you really feel that you're part of the furniture, if you know what I mean? Because you've been through, you've witnessed an Olympic cycle, you've had the experience of being a sparring partner and all the rest of it, but now you're winning tournaments in your own right. Do you actually feel like a proper established super heavyweight for GB now?
Definitely. Like even when I just got on, I got in that mentality anyway. I knew that time was going to come. It's something that I would be experiencing anyway in years to come, and sort of now is the time. So I've prepared myself beforehand anyway. But definitely, I do feel like I'm training and I'm gearing up for that for the majors, and I'm expected to be at that podium and win majors and be on the podium more consistently.
Yeah. So how long have you actually been a fully fledged GB fighter now?
Properly after the Olympic cycle, so after the Tokyo Olympics. So when Fraser then turned professional, and that didn't give me the number one spot, and now I've been sent out to many tournaments, and I've been asked to be sent out to as many tournaments as possible to get that experience, and which is basically what's been happening. This year alone, I've entered 3 tournaments. Last year I was in 2, including the Worlds, and it's just the beginning. Again, I'll be out. It's a very, very busy month next month, and the month after that, and the month after that, as you know, with the Commonwealth Games. So there's a lot going on, and it's all just to improve as an athlete, as a boxer, and just medal in the majors, the Europeans, the Worlds, and the Olympics.
Yeah. No, it's a home Commonwealth Games for you. You're just down the road in Wolverhampton, obviously. I mean, what's the build-up going to be like for that? And what's the kind of, when do you start thinking about that? I know there'll be other things going on before then, but when do you actually start seriously thinking about the Commonwealth Games and what that can do for you?
It's already at the back of my mind. You're saying the build-up is already happening. There's a lot of talks. And I'm doing I'm making a couple media appearances, and I'm doing appearances in schools, etc. So the build up is already happening, and it's becoming more and more real as the weeks go by. So it's definitely the back of my mind, and it's something I've got in the back of my mind when I'm going out and training, when I'm training, or when I'm going out to compete in tournaments. So for me, obviously, I have to take things one step at a time, competition by competition. And this is what I'm doing. The bigger picture is, it's always there at the back of my mind. But in order to get to that big picture and perform, I need to make sure I live in the present. I accomplish things right now. Win the medals in the tournaments beforehand, before the Commonwealth Games, and later on this year. And it's the same for the Olympics. It will be the same mentality. The big picture is winning that gold medal at the Olympics, but I need to make sure I do the right things now. So which is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to be a little bit sensible about it and not get too overexcited. Don't get me wrong, though, I am excited. It being in the 20 minutes away from my house, and all my friends and family able to be there, and it's going to be the first time I've boxed in the UK for including COVID, probably 2 years or 2.5 years or something like that. I don't remember the last time I boxed in the UK. That's how far it was. But normally now it's all away. It's all in different countries, which is amazing. But it's priceless being able to compete in such a major tournament here in the UK, and including on top of that in home at home.